pushing it to be like, I'm putting this out to be an international sensation.
But how do you feel that when they were talking about you, medyo parang their jaws were dropped when they heard you sing in the studio?
In this what, sorry?
Studios.
Well, they've heard all of my songs, they've heard about me, and yun, probably when they heard me like sing live, yun lang yung nagulat lang sila na magandahan sa dun sa boses. Parang na-ano lang sila, na-enjoy sila siguro dun sa sound ng boses.
So I believe the director of this concert is Direk John.
So
is this your very first time you direct with Direk John?
This is my third time to work with Direk John.
So
Always a breeze, you know, working with Direk John Prats kasi he gives the artists the freedom, you know, to do whatever they want to do, but yung creative side, like, oh, Direk, ito yung gusto kong gawin, pero siya, pinapaganda lang niya lalo yung idea mo na sasabihin sa kanya. So, hindi siya yung parang limited to, parang, ito gusto mong gawin mo, ito gusto mong gawin, anong gusto mong gawin? Ito gusto mong gawin, Direk. So, papagandahin lang niya yun.
Is he created the concept or it's a collaboration?
He's part of the creation of Love Matter.
Taking on that view, are we expecting any guests? Yes.
Wait.
On concert.
What is?
Yes.
Guests. As of the moment, I have one guest, and it's MMG. If you guys know MMG. Yeah. For now.
Prior to this concert, ano yung pinagkakabalan nyo, Miss Ida?
Well, a lot of bar shows, mga special concerts, special shows. So, yun lang naman basically, and some guestings on TVs. Of course, family.
So, would you say this is your Valentine's concert again for after a few years din, di ba?
Well, last year I had a Valentine concert at in Cebu.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so after a few years, nag-concert ulit ako sa Cebu last year.
So how do you differentiate po yung Love Matters mo sa mga other concerts na nagawa niyo?
Well, basically, yung Love Matters, yun nga, as I've said a while back, parang it celebrates all types of love. Hindi lang siya yung parang, kasi usually sa mga concerts ko, iba-ibang klase, ang mga songs na I interpret. Ito naman, parang different kinds of love talaga. So, very different, very Valentine in a different way.
And then yung collaboration niyo po with Heavenly Desserts, paano po siya nag-push?
Well, Heavenly Desserts kasi I started singing with District 1, and then District 1 is also owned by Chef Jeng. So, Chef Jeng is really, Chef Jeng really loves my songs and my music, and she wanted me to produce a concert for me, and that started like 2 years ago. She did my concert for a very long time, and then yun nga, the Valentine concert in Cebu, and then this one. Dapat yung birthday concert ko last year, siya din ang gagawa, kaso naunahan siya ng ibang producer, kaya hindi na nagawa. So,
One last na lang po, sa mga original songs.
kahit hindi last, okay lang.
Sa mga original song po ninyo mismo, ano po yung hindi dapat mawawala every time na nagko-concert?
Sa pagkakalam ko, I think it's Jealous, Someday, and syempre, hindi original Love Moves, pero Love Moves kailangan nandoon, Foolish Heart, I think, ano pa ba, Through the Fire. Sige nga, sample.
Parang nagbibigay ng sample.
Oo, kailangan.
Kasi Miss Tina na lang.
Sabay bumalik sa akin. Yun. So yung mga yun, I love you, goodbye. Yan, mga ganyan, di ba? Yung mga hindi dapat.
Miss Ida, naka-experience ka na ba na nag-proposal during your concert?
Madami. Dahil hindi dito internationally din, tapos dito din. So, madami kasi, most especially doon sa song na Love Moves in Mysterious Ways. Kasi talagang parang, doon talaga yung pinakamagandang mag-propose kasi sinasabi talaga na hindi mo alam kung kailan dadating yung love. So, ito dumating na yung love, so I'd like to propose to you. Parang ganun yung gusto nilang palabasin always sa Love Moves in Mysterious Ways.
So, hindi ka na magugulat na magkakaroon na ng proposal?
Hindi. Naiiyak lang ako. Minsan ako na-emotional na ako. Ganun.
Magpapropose siya sa FPJ.
Parang sino yung mag-propose nito?
Naghahanda na siya.
But how important to you is also family time?
Very, very important. That's why, like, every Sunday, I do not accept
Gigs.
gigs. And during the week, when I don't have a gig, I spend most of the time with my family talaga. At home lang talaga ako, hindi ako nalabas. Kaya wala ko, I go out with them. Spend ko time with the family pag wala talaga. Kasi pag may show ako talagang, naka-ano talaga ako dun eh, naka-concentrate ako. So,
Does your, I suppose you also have your own band that performs with you. Do they understand that in some sense, in a way that you do have to have time for your family too?
yes, of course. Kasi musicians din sila eh. So sila, they also understand that it's not all about work. They need to, reset, relax, and, feel grounded through the help of the family.
Kasi of course, so most of the times, magkaka-gig ka is weekends.
Yeah,
That's
usually
where
weekends,
people have...
konti-konti lang naman yung mga like, Sunday or Monday or
Sina, ano po yung pwede nyo maging advice sa mga aspiring singers na ina-idolize mo?
If they want to really, for the longevity of their career, yun syempre talagang isipin nila, siguro just be humble talaga. Hindi kasi fame will really get to your head once you get it. Para isipin mo na, I made it, okay na ako, gano'n. Tapos parang mawawalan ka na ng respeto sa lahat, yung mga dating tumulong sa'yo, mga kalimutan mo na. So just be humble and remember all those people who helped you be where you are, and surround yourself with the best people that you could who could lift you up.
And with the new generation performers or singers that we have right now, sino po yung parang gusto nyo maging makakola or yung pinapakinggan nyo recently?
Wala naman ako actually pinapakinggan recently. Narinig ko lang siya, pero hindi yun siya constantly yung pinapakinggan ko. Pero I'm vocal about this particular singer, si Maki. Maki, nagagalingan ako kay Maki. So I don't know what's with him, but when I watched him live on TV for the first time, okay siya. Like, he sang his song live. Galing, hindi siya yung parang pang ano lang pala, pang studio lang pala. Live mo rin siya mag-live. And he sings also some covers na okay din yung tunog.
Since si Maki po kasi is a songwriter, kayo din po ba parang in-expression naman po?
Yeah, meron akong mga sinulat na kanta sa mga albums ko. Hindi lang siya yung ganun yung pinush, pero meron yung mga albums naman ako sinulat. Songs na sinulat sa akin.
Are there plans to have singles out soon?
Yeah, very soon, probably this year. Yeah.
Ako question.
Yes, go ahead.
Kasi 10 times platinum.
Yes.
And that is already, siguro dapat you're aware, alam mo yun na it's already unbeatable. Because ngayon, ano na yun eh, puro streaming na. So parang Mariah Carey ngayon, Taylor Swift, hindi na, ano na, you cannot compare. So what's the secret, you think, why mo na-achieve yung 10 times platinum? Sa dami ng diva, sa dami ng magagaling na Filipina singers also. So ano kayang secret ba't mo na-achieve yung 10 times platinum? Plus.
Siguro the realness of it. Like when I sang Nina live, it's who I am. I love singing live, and people really felt it siguro, that it was very authentic. So when we came out with the Nina Live album, narinig nila na parang tunog live, parang totoo talaga. So yung authentic talaga eh, sobrang totoo, and it's really me singing live. So yun siguro yun, hindi pagiging totoo.
Alam ko siguro if I may add,
Yeah.
based on the observation,
Yes.
na siguro you've captured the market na hindi lang puro girls, puro Becky, di ba? I think na-capture mo lahat. And siguro it helps yung mga gigs sa bars, yung exposure.
Yes. Kumbaga, hindi naman ako yung parang biglaan lang yun.
Yeah.
Matagal na rin ako sa business, and I do live for I can't remember when. So yun lang siguro talaga yun. And I'm so na-happy ako na hindi lang yung mga Bex and mga person and whoever, yung mga bata, pati yung mga anak ng mga parents, ngayon, alam na rin nila yung mga songs. So, I'd like to thank the parents for letting their children hear my album and nila. Yes. May Spotify rank? Iba-iba actually. Wala yung playlist. Playlist ko now, mala Ariana Grande. Very Ariana Grande ang playlist. Pero minsan may touch of like mga Christopher Cross, ganyan, sailing, iba-iba iba-iba. Siguro talagang depends on the feel of the moment.
Are we expecting Ariana Grande cover concerts?
Why not? Sa secret, if there is or there isn't.
Or given a chance, may pagpili po kayo ng isang guest na gusto nyo managay sa Love Matters. Sino po yun?
Ako maraming naman. Si Maki sana, no? Kasi baka hindi siya bida po. Si Maki, sino ang daming pwede sila. Mr. Martin Rivera, why not? Sila Olivia Alcacid, or sila. Mga nakakatrabaho ko na rin. Pwede naman sila.
Since hindi na uso yung albums ngayon, ano yung parang way mo para to connect with fans? Meron ka bang merch? Meron ka bang other items na parang sinishare sa kanila so they can feel the connection pa rin?
Yung merch, gagawa pa lang kami kasi parang doon napupunta talaga yung merch. Diba? So, pero the way that I connect with everyone, with the audience, is probably yung mga bar gigs ko. Kasi yun yung mga consistently na napapanood nila ako eh. So, bar gigs.
Is there any regular place that you...
No regular place actually, but like once a month, I do have gigs at P1 and 12 Monkeys, and guys, and a lot more mga bars.
Miss Nina, any reaction mo yung Nina live album mo still relevant because nasa top 100 albums pa rin siya sa
Really? O, diba? Sobrang nakakatawa na nandun pa rin siya talaga. Like, yun nga pag sa mga gigs, usually isipin mo yung mga nanonood lang doon, yung mga like matatanda or whatever. Makikita akong mga bata nanonood and they sing to the songs that I'm singing, mga Jello Someday, and talagang tuwang-tuwa sila. Natutuwa ako kasi talagang thank you to the parents talaga kasi minulat nila yung mga anak nila doon sa mga songs ko. So talagang paulit-ulit, generation to generation, and I'm so happy.
You made a mark already sa Nina Live 2 mo during pandemic, nung live.
Yes.
Kasi daming nanonood talaga, yung nagbigay talaga ng suporta. Is there any chance na gumawa ka ng Nina Live 2 naman?
Iniisip nga namin actually yung gumawa ng Nina Live 2. But then, parang gusto namin na ma-preserve na yung yung Nina Live. Kung gagawa man ng isang Nina Live 2, baka hindi na Nina Live 2 yung title. Iba na siguro. Pero gusto namin kasi ng Nina Live lang is Nina Live. And there's a different one for a new one.
Tapos po nagkaroon ng single si Miss Regine Velasquez ng Someday.
Oo, diba?
Have you heard it po? Kamusta yung version niya?
Siyempre, Regine Velasquez is Regine Velasquez. Ibang version naman siya and it's very, very beautiful and I'm so happy that she did it. And she's always been vocal na she likes all my songs. Sometimes she sings my songs sa mga concert niya. May medley pa, di ba?
Medley niya sa ASAP.
So, di ba naman, very honored naman ng lola mo na kantahin ni Regine yung mga kanta mo. So, nakakatuwa. Thank you, Miss Reg.
Pero Regine song naman pa na gusto mo.
Oo, di ba?
Or Regine song.
Regine, actually, kumanta na ako ng mga songs niya na like, nung pandemic, I had a concert, parang diva style. Kinanta ko yung Reason Enough. Kinanta ko yung Narito Ako. Kinanta ko yung You Make Me Stronger. Yun. Nag-medley din ako ng mga songs.
Do you think, Miss Nina, parang po, yung mga tao, until now, relevant pa rin po kayo. Kung dahil nga dati, naka-CD, tapos ngayon, streaming na. Kasi every time sa mga feeds sa Facebook, parang nag-share pa rin talaga ng mga Nina Live songs. So, how do you think na relevant pa rin kayo until now sa masa?
Sobrang nakakatawa na gusto pa rin nila ako in their lives. Gusto pa rin ako maging part ng kanilang playlist and their music. And sabi ko nga, kung hanggang kailan nila ako gusto dito, I'll still be here forever.
Kasi medyo off topic na konti. Do you remember your first love? And why do you think you fell in love with that person?
Siyempre, sino naman hindi, first love never dies, di ba? O, kaya maalala mo talaga ang first love mo.
Without naming names po, of course.
Yeah, oo. Of course, I remember my first love, and he became my first love because he was my first boyfriend. Kaya, first love. And talagang marami naman din siyang naitulong sa akin bilang tao. Hindi siya yung parang first boyfriend lang na parang binarubal ka na whatever. Minahal talaga. Minahal na ibarubal.
Na romantic lang na
yes, very,
hindi ganun
kumbaga it's a very memorable first boyfriend talaga. He took care of me and my needs and everything.
Did this happen later on in life or medyo early pa po?
Later on in life. Medyo late ako nagkaroon boyfriend. Very pure. Gosh. Hindi ako naka-white kasi.
Gusto nga sa mga songs po yun. Kasi for example, pag nag-create po ako sa mga songs, may mga para sa ganito, para ganyan. So sa mga songs po ganyan. For example, yung Foolish Heart, It's For This, ganyan. May ganun po ba?
Kumbaga, when I sing a song, parang meron ba ako sa part ko na dinededicate ko sa
Yung mga ganyan yung songs po.
Siyempre dapat, for me, pagkakanta ng song, merong parang inspiration behind that song. Parang isipin ko, itong song na to, parang ganito. Kasi para mas siguro mas feel ko yung
Foolish Heart.
Ha?
Can you po nilidedicate yung Foolish Heart?
Foolish Heart, para obvious na favorite. Foolish Heart para sa mga heart na talagang hindi matutututo, ganyan.
Jealous.
Parang ako yan. Jealous para sa mga nagsiselos na yung mahal nila ay meron ng mahal na iba.
Someday. Ang someday.
Someday para sa mga trying to move on na sinasabi na merong much better than your ex, so wag kang hinayang sa split up.
Love moves.
Love moves is explain talaga sa akin. Sasabihin ko na lang kaya yung lyrics. Yung love moves para sa mga nakahanap na ng special someone na hindi mo inaasahan na dumating sa movie. Yan.
Nahiya pa siya I love you, goodbye daw.
I love you, goodbye para sa mga ex na tumatawag-tawag pa at hindi mo alam kung magkakabalikan ba kayo. Yes! Parang pinapaasa ka lang, tumatawag-tawag lang sa'yo. I love you, goodbye. Yes. Yes.
Most of my followers are K-pop and K-drama fans. Back then, you released an exclusive album sa Korea, compilation album in 2009, and sabi sa website, you're the first Filipino to do it. How was it back then?
It's always an honor pag may mga ganyang like to release an album international. Diba sabi ko hindi mo ini-expect pero pag na-release siya internationally, syempre iba rin yung feeling. So, and till now, yung mga K-pop and yung mga singers nila, kumbaga, alam nila yung mga songs ko and they love my songs.
Before COVID nung pandemic, nag-live po kayo sa Amazing Pool na nagpapanood. And then nag-cover kayo ng song from Crash Landing on You.
Yes.
Yung Flower.
I think that was the first Facebook Live nung nasa may parang music room ako.
Tapos ma'am, nag-cover kayo na pinost sa YouTube. Tapos may nabasa ako sa comments na you read the lyrics in Hangul.
Yes. Oo, I read the lyrics in Hangul kasi 'di ba merong yung romanized version. Medyo hindi ako familiar kasi may mga EU version. Pero kasi I studied Korean, pati yung language, and mas comfortable ako to read it in Hangul. Yeah, and to pronounce it.
And Miss Nina, meron po ba kayong plans na mag-cover pa ng mga K-drama OST?
Yes! So, marami akong naiisip, marami akong naririnig sa Spotify na gusto kong i-cover. Wala lang masyadong time for now.
Lastly po, ano ba yung mga recent K-drama watch playlist?
Ngayon, mga gusto ko panoorin pero hindi ko pa napapanood yan. Squid Game 2, diba? Tapos, meron akong pinanood, ay ano ba to? Yung kay, nakalimutan ko na. Basta kakatapos ko lang manood. Yung from Inheritors, yung kasama ni Lee Min Ho doon. Sino ba yun? Si Kim Woo-bin. Diba? Meron siyang parang may recent movie siya sa Netflix. Pinapanood ko. Nakalimutan ko lang yung title, pero yung title. Sino kasi si Kim Woo-bin?
Most recommended K-drama.
Eh, Crash Landing talaga. Natapos ko talaga siya. Iba talaga. Nakanta ko pa yung songs pa.
Miss Tina, are you also open? Kasi maraming OPM artists, nagiging theater play na yung mga ano nila, yung mga kanta nila. So are you also open that your songs will be also made into a theater production?
Sure, why not? Medyo ma-epigmize din yung mga songs ko din, di ba? Talagang mag-stay forever yung songs if they would do that. I'd be happy to do that.
And are also planning to have anniversary releases or probably concert after this one? Kasi nga, di ba, your songs are already mga 20 to 25 years na rin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kung may concert, kasama yung mga songs ko, it's a good idea actually. Yeah, we can do that. Pero mga ilang oras kaya, mga 4 hours. Yung concert sa dami ng mga songs. Pero bakit hindi, di ba? Why not? Pwede.
Was it difficult to plan for the concert? I mean, of course, there are a lot of Nina songs.
Kung napipilian, di ba?
Was it difficult to trim them down?
It was actually. Always naman sa concert. Kasi parang gusto ko ilagay lahat ng mga songs eh. Pero syempre, puro Nina songs na naman ang ilagay. Why not? Okay lang naman ilagay lahat ng Nina songs in one concert. Pero doon natin gagawin yung anniversary concert. Pero sobrang hirap to trim down all the songs. Kung ano yung mga dapat kantahin sa Love Matters.
Miss Tina, as an artist, paano ka po sina-challenge yung sarili para po mag-evolve pa po kayo or hindi pa po kayo nagagawa sa scene?
Kasi naman, I am my own, kumbaga, enemy. Kung compare ko yung sarili ko from the last gig na ginawa ko, so, lagi parang inisip ko, ay, hindi okay yung ginawa ko that time, so I'll make it better. So, I just challenge myself to do more siguro and to sing some songs that are very challenging.
Or also, doing mga upbeat songs?
Yes naman, sa mga bar gigs ko. They also ask me to sing mga upbeat songs. Like sa mga parties din, di ba, pag mga special shows, special occasions, syempre gusto nila party. So sometimes I sing fast songs.
Siyempre, Amerikano ka na rin naman, lalo na sa mga batang 90s and early 2000s, ano. Meron ka ng 10 Awit Awards, then siyempre, since markable, ano ka na rin naman singer, meron ka bang nilook forward ang isang Nina as a singer?
I'm not really, parang I wanna do this. Siguro for now, whatever comes, I will accept it. So, hindi ako yung parang I want to, this is my goal for me, gano'n. Kasi minsan, if you don't, hindi mo na-fulfill yung goal mo, ma-frustrate ka lang eh. So, whatever comes, kung kanyari merong judging gig, like series of shows, or meron tayong show sa TV, gano'n. So, I accept this as it is. I don't want to really have a goal to get bigger and bigger. Kapag I take it, till now, I take it one step at a time. Hanggang ngayon. Siguro kaya parang alam kaya pag hindi parang pasubod.
Siyempre, nung pumasok ako sa industry, nasa R&B era tayo.
Yes.
Then, nagbabago-bago ng genre, yung music. How you differentiate naman po yung music na meron tayo before, yung mga panahon ni Bong and yung music na meron na tayo ngayon?
Well, talaga namang nag-evolve talaga yung music, like, at saka yung mga era of music, nag-iiba-iba din siya. Like R&B this time, after R&B, nag-rock music, then after that, di ba, nagbanda-banda, after that, parang nag-contest piece music, so nag-iiba-iba talaga siya. So, ikaw rin, as an artist, dapat you have to evolve and really first of all, stick to your roots or stick to your sound, and then siguro try to like just incorporate a few sound of the now. Parang ganun lang. Huwag mo nang totally i-change. Kumbaga, yun pa rin yung music mo, pero magdagdag ka lang ng the sound.
Medyo challenging din ba yun sa inyo as a singer, especially the changes of the sound na hinahanap yun po ng masa?
Yes, very challenging din as an artist, as a singer, kasi paano kung hindi bagay sa boses mo? Anong gagawin mo? You have to really, siguro sabi ko nga, yun pa rin yung sound mo, pero konti lang ang idagdag mo from the sound that's happening right now. Please, relevant ka pa rin.
Yes.
Gusto mo nag-judge na po ba sa mga reality?
Nag-judge na ba? Parang isang beses, parang BBB. BBB lang.
Pero sa mga singing contest na yun, reality?
Singing contest, parang wala.
Pero given a chance po, kung maging judgment kayo, what, ano po ba yung mga qualities na hinahanap po nyo sa mga next singing star?
Gusto ko sana, yung hindi lang sila kakanta dahil kakanta lang sila ng song. Yung hinahanap ko talaga is yung talaga naiintindihan nila yung song and they will interpret it the way na maintindihan ng audience kung anong kinakanta. Hindi yung parang nakakanta ka lang, parang ang galing ko kumanta. Ang galing ko lang kumanta. Gusto ko yung magaling sila kumanta, pero naiintindihan nila yung song na naiintindihan nila kung paano i-interpret or sasabihin yung story ng song sa mga taong nakikinig. Kasi syempre nakikinig sila, ang ganda ng boses mo. Alam ba nila kung ano yung kinakanta? Yun yung gusto kong hanapin sa mga sila. Sabay sila. Okay, one eye. Sige mo na. Okay.
Since ilang years ka na sa music industry showbiz, like more than 20 years ago, nakapag-concert ka na sa Araneta and all that, may Diamond album ka na rin. May dream ka ba ang isang Miss Nina sa career?
Yun nga, tinanong din nga sa akin kanina my goal or my dream. For now, I'm okay as it is and I really take each day at a time. Siguro na wala akong talaga goal na to reach whatever. Kung ano yung dumating, I will take it and I will make good on what was given to me.
Ilang taon na po yung daughter mo?
9.
Yes,
She just turned 9 last December 24.
Alam ba niya kung nagsisearch na po siya sa laptop or iPad niya na yung mami niya is sikat na singer, so sad?
Parang ngayon medyo nag-guess na niya. A few years ago, parang hindi pa niya alam, why are they taking a picture of you? So ngayon na sinasabi na niya sa akin, you must be popular because a lot of people are taking pictures of you. Paiba na ng paiba yung mga tanong niya sa akin. So, medyo nalalaman na rin sa iyo.
Tapos yung mga ilang mga netizens, nakakamiss na daw ikaw makita sa ASAP. May chance ba na makabalik din?
Na-busy lang actually, and also I'm just, I'm not a regular naman in ASAP. I'm just a special guest. I don't know what to call it, pero regular guest. Ganun siguro. Pero na-busy lang, and siguro, maybe sometimes.
Pero you're a freelance, you can also guest in all sides.
Yes, sa 7. So, hindi ako exclusive sa ABS. Hindi ako exclusive sa GMA. So, freelance artist ako.
Hi Nina, let me take this opportunity to ask you which among your songs is? Okay lang ba? Which among your songs is your personal favorite to sing live?
Napakahirap. Yan talaga pinakamahirap na question talaga. Kasi diba, lahat talaga ng song ko parang gusto kong kantahin live. So, ang hirap. Mas mahirap sa math yan, guys. Ano ba yan? Siguro Love Moves na lang.
Love Moves.
Yan, pinaka-favorite kong kantahin live.
Which among your songs naman is the most emotional challenging for you? And why?
I think it's Someday.
Someday.
Yes.
Why?
Kasi nga, 'di ba, pag mahirap mag-move on pag naghiwalay kayo ng ex mo. Pero iisipin mo lang na kaya kayo naghiwalay kasi hindi talaga kayo para sa isa't isa. So, kailangan mong mag-wait doon sa person na talagang para sa iyo. So, ang hirap isipin na parang mag-wait ka eh, 'di ba? Ayoko, ito gusto ko eh. So, yung gusto ko talaga eh. So, ang hirap sabihin na lang, mag-wait ka. Ayoko mag-wait eh. Diba?
Which among your songs took the longest to perfect in the studio? Yung pinaka-nahirapan kong
Mayabang ba? Kung sabihin ko wala.
Hindi naman. If it's, I mean, if it's a truth, right?
Parang wala naman kasi inaral ko yung mga songs ko bago ako nag-studio eh. So parang hindi ko wala naman. Sorry.
I love it. Last, which among your songs do you dream of remaking, reimagining, or remastered?
Siguro, baka Through the Fire. Diba? Through the Fire. Siguro.
Ano yung gusto mo pang flavor na idagdag?
Siguro nandun pa rin yung niya, yung pagkabuong hangera niya. Pero may pagka, yung pagka-acoustic ang dating. Ganun, diba? Parang medyo subtle. Hindi masyadong mabanda rin. Pero may bungangera.
Thank you. Ako one more.
Yes, okay.
Meron pa bang kaba pag nag-whistle?
Always
Sa
naman,
Nina?
kahit hindi naman whistle, kahit any other song, may kaba pa rin naman, syempre. Kasi, feeling ko kasi pag hindi ako kinakabahan, hindi na ako nag-i-enjoy sa ginagawa ko. Gusto kong kabahan. Alam mo yun, every time, pupunta ako sa, lagi ko nang ginagawa, magbabar gig ako, pero gusto ko every time, kinakabahan ako. Kasi, it means, concerned ako dun sa show, kung anong mangyayari sa show, kung anong maging outcome, gano'n.
And how are you able to take good care of your voice, given that you did, or you're doing a lot of gigs, diba? You're singing live, a lot of times for most singers of your age, diba? Or kahit na ano pa eh, nag-iba na yung voice nila, kasi nga, mga bulong, diba?
Oo.
So, parang, how are you able to maintain the same quality? Though, syempre sa babae, nag-iiba yung voice.
Lalo na daw pag nanganak, diba? Mababa yung voice.
Correct. So, in your case, how do you take care of your voice?
So for me, fortunately, nung nanganak ako, hindi siya nagbago talaga. And which is yun yung fear ko. Nasabi na pag nanganak mo, wala yung voice bababa. So fortunately, hindi naman. And siguro, iba-iba rin naman yung how you take care of your voice. But for me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and kung hindi naman dapat pagpuyatan, hindi ako nagpuyat. And siguro, I just try to be happy kasi ang stress din nakaka-contribute din yan sa pagwala ng voice na parang minsan, bakit wala akong voice? Pero kasi, ano yan part yan ng system mo. Pag stress ka, ibig sabihin, sometimes wala kang boses and all. I try to live my life the way I want to. Kung gusto kong kumain ng kung ano mang pwedeng kainin, nakain ako. But I don't eat pork and beef. Hindi ko alam kung makatulong yan. Pero I don't eat pork and beef. I just eat fish, chicken, and vegetables. And minsan, pinaka sa lahat talaga is to just be happy. Kasi pag happy ka, lahat ng system mo masaya. Boses mo bukas. And that's just for me. Iba naman sa ibang tao.
I'm so curious to know. Kasi ako personally, feeling ko minsan ang ganda ng boses ko. And when I record it, nakikringe ako parang bakit pala.
Pero ganun talaga. Kasi pag kunyari live, wala ka sa studio, parang ganda ng boses mo. Pero pag nasa studio ka na and you're wearing headphones, parang medyo awkward yung tunog. Ganun talaga. Yes. Ganun talaga. So, hindi ka nag-iisa. Kaya yan.
Miss Nina,
Yes.
are we expecting new songs po ba this year or sa concert?
New songs sa concert yan. Kasi every time I have a show naman, I have a concert, may lagi namang meron new songs. But if you're listening to a song like an original song, maybe this year I will try to push na ilabas yung song.
Then, sa mga kantang nagpasikat, sumikat ka, ano yung nagdala talaga ng pera at kasikatan?
Pera? Ano yung pera?
At yaman.
Oh, siguro talaga love moves talaga yan. Kasi yun yung first song na na-release namin doon sa Nina Live album. Eh talagang tinanggap kagad ng mga tao nung nag-release kami yung love moves. So yun yung nagdala ng pera.
Then your dream concert, do you have po that? Then dream stage?
Dream concert, all my concerts are dream concert naman talaga. So I I'd like to say na lahat ng mga concert na gagawin ko, gusto ko dream concert. Hindi yung gagawa na ako ng concert. Pero, ano pa ba gusto ko? Siguro yung makas... Oo, yung dream ko na makita ka sa harap na nakag-describe ka red and white.
Ako talaga abot ng mic.
Oh, yan.
Para makita mo talaga.
Dream ko na abutan mo ako ng mic. Yan. Eh, wala naman. Parang lahat ng concerts ko is a dream concert.
Narnia, tingnan ko concert. Kamusta yung collaboration ng Dance Friends? Masaya mag-members mo ba?
Yung collaboration with John Prats, it's always a pleasure working with Direct John Prats kasi nga sobrang it's an ease to work with him kasi nga yung ikaw bilang artist hindi natatamper. Kumbaga ini-enhance lang talaga niya yung creativity mo as an artist. Ganda na yung ano mo, yung gusto mo for the concert, pero si Direct lalo pa din.
Meron nilo parang pain. Anong mura naman yung
mga pegs? Siguro more of yun nga, to enhance me as a singer, as a performer on stage. Yun lang yung idea for me. Talagang umangat sa artist.
Sorry.
Brain freeze.
Okay. Ayun, so, any other foreign collabs na gusto mo rin magkaroon? Or let's say, parang dahil nga malapit ka na rin sa mga Korean novela, any K-pop artist na gusto mo parang collab?
Ay, hindi natin alam kung pwede bang BTS, pero why not, diba? Kasi naman, diba si RM, parang very vocal siya na gusto niya yung song na Someday. So, why not, diba? Okay.
Siya ba yung bias mo?
Hindi naman, ang bias ko is si Jungkook. Jungkook, diba?
Siguro parang invite na lang po all of us to your concert and when it's going to be.
Hi everyone, I'm here again to invite you on February 7 at the New Frontier Theater. It's a free Valentine concert and the title of the concert is Love Matters, and we will be celebrating different types of love on my concert, and this show is brought to you by Heavenly Desserts by Chef Jen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.